Are you married and one of you owns a business while the other has a regular job? If you're an American living abroad, filing taxes in this situation can get confusing pretty quickly. In this video, I'll walk you through how to file your taxes when one spouse owns a business and the other doesn't. The first big decision you'll need to make is whether to file married filing jointly or married filing separately. In most cases, filing jointly is usually better because it often results in lower taxes, a higher standard deduction, and access to more tax credits. But there are situations where filing separately might make sense, especially if one spouse has tax debt, audit risk, or you want to have separate tax liability. But remember, when you file jointly, both spouses are responsible for the entire tax return. Next, let's talk about how the business income is reported. If your spouse owns a sole proprietorship or single member LLC, the business income is reported on Schedule C, and the profit flows into your personal tax return. If the business is an S-Corp, partnership, or corporation, the income is reported on a K-1 and a corporate tax return, and then flows into your personal return. Another important thing to know is self-employment tax. The spouse who owns the business will usually need to pay self-employment tax, which covers Social Security and Medicare. This is calculated on Schedule SC based on the business profit. Only the spouse who owns the business pays self-employment tax, not both spouses. One big advantage of filing jointly when one spouse owns a business is that business losses can offset the other spouse's income. So if the business has a loss, it can actually reduce your total household taxable income, which could lower your taxes or even increase your refund. Finally, make sure you keep good records: receipts, invoices, bank statements, and expense records. Good bookkeeping is extremely important when one spouse owns a business. Every expat situation is different, especially when you add a business into the mix. So it's always a good idea to work with an expat tax professional. If you're an American living abroad and your spouse owns a business, we can help you file correctly and reduce your taxes. Visit taxsamaritan.com and schedule a consultation with our team.